The UK, Australia and Canada all formally recognizing a Palestinian state yesterday. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer writing on X this: to revive the hope of peace for the Palestinians and Israelis in a two-state solution, the United Kingdom formally recognizes the state of Palestine. He explained further in a video message. Watch this.
Let's be frank. Hamas is a brutal terror organization. Our call for a genuine two-state solution is the exact opposite of their hateful vision. So we are clear. This solution is not a reward for Hamas, because it means Hamas can have no future, no role in government, no role in security. And we have already proscribed and sanctioned Hamas, and we will go further.
President Trump disagrees, telling reporters pressuring Israel into a longer-term solution would be a reward to Hamas. The president will meet with dozens of world leaders tomorrow at the 80th UN General Assembly here in New York, which gets underway today. More key U.S. allies also expected to recognize Palestinian statehood, including France and Saudi Arabia. On the two-state solution, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu simply says, quote, "It will not happen." Let's bring in Heritage Foundation, Margaret Thatcher, Center for Freedom Director Nile Gardiner. Nile, your reaction to this, because France, the UK, and Canada all today are planning, when the UN General Assembly opens, to make this proclamation, which flies in the face of what the host country, which is the United States, believes.
Well, thank you for having me on the show today. And this is undoubtedly a shameful move by the British, French, Canadian and Australian governments. It sends completely the wrong signal. It is a gift to Hamas and completely undermines Israel and also the United States as well. And this is a reward for terrorism, basically. And I do think it's the worst foreign policy decision taken by a British Prime Minister in many, many decades. It's an absolute disgrace. It's shameful, and I do think this is incredibly dangerous, what we're seeing right now.
But it's surprising that Keir Starmer would make this move. Keir Starmer has his own issues in his country. His polling is unpopular. It shows his unpopularity there. Why would he, especially after that grand event and spectacle we saw with the state dinner and the royals, why would they now come out and make this move? By the way, knowing that the two sides, neither is going to approve this. Neither is going to allow for a Palestinian state. Hamas refuses to leave Gaza, and the Israelis aren't going to allow this. So what's the point?
Yeah, it's a shockingly bad move, and an opinion poll published yesterday showed that 9 out of 10 Britons actually oppose the recognition of a Palestinian state. So what Keir Starmer is doing is he's appeasing the far-left elements of his own party, including Islamic elements as well, who form a voting bloc in the UK. And I do think also that Keir Starmer, in many respects, is the worst British Prime Minister of the modern era. His approval ratings are around 15 to 20%, hugely unpopular among the British people, already a lame duck after just a year in office. And this is a catastrophically stupid move by Keir Starmer. The original idea, of course, came from Emmanuel Macron, the French president, who's also a lame duck president. So this is going to be an absolute disaster, and it's also going to cause significant tensions between the UK and Israel and the United States as well. So a huge own goal by Keir Starmer.
As the UN General Assembly begins today, it is a surprise, certainly. You know, President Trump has invited King Charles and Queen Camilla to the White House next year after that historic second state visit to the UK last week. A lot of amazing pomp and circumstance that we witnessed live on this program. Now, the President, First Lady Melania Trump did, meet with the King and Queen, Prince William, Princess Kate, and they participated in that beautiful dinner and other, public-facing events. The President and Prime Minister Starmer, though, did sign a $350 billion tech deal. This boosts AI investment and nuclear power between the two countries, and it includes investments from Microsoft, Google, NVIDIA, OpenAI, and more for them, for the UK. You were in London during this state visit. What was your reaction to the final deal that was made on the second day, which was the day that really business was conducted between the United States and the UK.
Yes, in fact, I just got back to the US late last night from London, and the state visit overall was a huge success. And I think it demonstrated the tremendous importance of the US-UK special relationship, and also illustrated that Donald Trump is the unrivaled leader of the free world. This was a very successful visit on multiple fronts. In terms of the investment deal, of course, this is a great deal for the UK, but also for US companies as well, ploughing hundreds of billions of dollars into the UK. It's a vote of confidence, of course, in Brexit. I think there's real skepticism here in Washington with regard to how the European Union is doing. But I think there's more faith in the long-term future of Brexit Britain outside of the European Union. And I think this is overall a very big deal that will benefit US companies and also the UK economy as well. So I think it's a win-win for both sides. And it's an illustration really of the power and the enduring strength and importance of the US-UK special relationship, the beating heart of the free world in so many respects. And I do think last week's state visit was an absolute triumph, of course, for President Trump, a great moment, I think, for American leadership on the world stage, and also a very good moment as well for Great Britain and the British monarchy. Britain at its very best, I think.
Yeah, certainly. But again, the elephant in the room was the digital services tax. The elimination of that, I think, would be an incredible goal to look forward to.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that needs to be dealt with promptly. Nile Gardiner, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Certainly appreciate it.
My pleasure. Many thanks.